Hello everyone and welcome to another great Legacy League here in Tours MTG. Today we're playing Lands with the new Vibrance from Lorwyn. Last week I played this deck in a tournament and with a quite good result. We had the Madrid South League and I ended winning it. Just the deck that I threw together, playing Vibrance for the first time. Today we're playing the exact same list, but a change I'm gonna try. I traded the third Dark Depths. I never won with Dark Depths for an Ancient Tomb, just to be able to use Thespian Stage and Ursa Saga a bit more aggressive. I don't know if that's good or bad. That also lets you hardcast Vibrance earlier. And for the sideboards, Pyroblast, Endurance, Force of Vigor, Fairy Markup, Dismember, Grafting Escape, Pithy Needle, Disruptor Flute. I'm gonna go explain what Vibrance does. I think if I... For red, green, 3 hybrid mana, it's an elemental 4/4. When this creature enters, its red was spent to cast it. It deals 3 damage to any target. When this creature enters, if green was spent to cast it, search your library for a land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. You gain 2 life. So for double green, it's Sylvan Scrying, and for double red, it's Lightning Bolt. It has Evoke, so you can cast it for 2 and get one of the effects. And then for 5, if you get to pay the 4 colored mana, which is not impossible, but also not that easy, you get both effects. So you can have Yavimaya plus Taiga plus Mox Diamond and get there. So let's just start. I've been liking this deck a lot. It has been very strong. Let's see how we performed. For the rest, I think it's quite stock. I've seen people playing Valakut Awakening, Valakut Exploration, or different kind of cards. I like to play 4 Rumbles because it searches for exploration while binning Loam, also finds Vibrance. And I have already beat some Magus of the Moon with this deck, so I was happy. Full Sagas in the pick, yeah. I traded my Sagas for the second layer ones. I like those a lot. They look so good. I only have 3 currently. I'm missing the 4th one, which is in-card trader waiting to get them sent to me. I haven't got Vibrances yet. We can play with proxies here in the Madrid League, so until I need them for any non-proxy tournament, I'm probably not gonna buy it. I still need to borrow cards for this deck always, because if I want to play this deck, I need to borrow a Tabernacle. So first get a Tabernacle, then the rest. If you enjoy my content, hit like and subscribe. So we are in round 1 with a quite decent hand against Martigine. It's not the most crazy hand, but we have Exploration plus Wasteland, Crop, Caracas. Caracas is probably a 6. But we could set up a 2/2 2020 if needed and have Bojuka or whatever, depending what our opponent does first. So I'm gonna play Taiga into Exploration. This will prompt a Fossil. So they dazed and then they brainstorm. Yeah, sure. So they are playing some decks with Dazes and Basic Island, Underground Sea. Toxies, yeah. Take whatever you want. Gonna Wasteland probably and play Map here. They have Island, but did not start with. So Wasteland. This puts me just on the play. Wasteland my land, which I don't think wastelanding that is a great plan. Vibrance. Okay. And I keep Caracas in hand. Cool Vibrance here. Island. I'm able to set up a 2020 here. Dark Depths, play Exploration. I could force this. Force with Days. That's probably a Murktide. I had to guess. Murktide with a Needle. I'm gonna cast Pithy Needle on Wasteland, play Caracas, and pass. I don't want them to draw another Wasteland and stop my 2020 combo. So now I have to be aware of Borrower as a card, but Toxies, yeah, take Vibrance. Wasteland, okay. So I've seen that doing Mari late, naming Wasteland against the Dimir decks have been quite good. Stage gets played. Go. Here we have 2020 ready. Let's see. The attack is because they have a Brazen Borrower, but I still probably need to go for it. Toxies, look at my hand here. Sure. I have nothing. They do attack. Is the last card Brazen Borrower? If not, probably. I guess it has to be. It could be any counter. Yeah. Sad. Yeah. That's very sad. But it is what it is. Mox Diamond. Yeah, they were able to shred away all my chances. Maybe I should have cast Vibrance. Yeah, 2020. It's so sad. I don't like flutes here. That's the other card I sided out. Boseiju. Boseiju for Pithing Needle. I like the double Pithing Needle in this matchup. It deals with explosives, it deals with Wasteland sometimes, it deals with Doughty Void Walker in some weird cases. Yeah, that's sad. They had the Brazen Borrower there. Maybe there was a chance that I Vibrance for the Thespian stage and then get Maze. No green, no mana. This hand is close. This hand is very close. I'm gonna keep it, but let's see. Doughty Woodwalker is a card that they play in the sideboard that's dangerous, but whatever. Multi 6. So I could play Saga here on the first turn, but I'm gonna play Wasteland. Go. Maybe I get them with the Ghost Quarter. Wasteland. Wasteland and Wasteland, yeah. Classic. So I'm gonna play another Wasteland. Cool. Wasteland my Wasteland again. Yeah, sure. Foss. Oh, okay. So also Saga. Do you have a third Wasteland? If not, this could be very bad for your opponent. Maybe they have a third Wasteland. They threw 2 away. Underground Sea. Ponder. Oof. Not the strongest play you can make. So we are on the construct plan. Yavimaya. So I'm getting Yavimaya and Darteps. Go. We have constructs. We are threatening with a 2020. We have Pyroblast back up. So not much that could go wrong. Tamiyo. Yes, sure. Let's doing this Tamiyo. Pull the Delta. 5 cards. Nether Goyf. Sure. So I'm gonna tap this and this. And I'm gonna Crop Rot my Yavimaya. Cast counter target blue spell. This is Thespian stage. Maybe I don't want to do it anymore. Actually, yes, I do. I can get Caracas with map. So this is lethal. They have a turn, but not really. So I get Caracas. Here is Expedition map. Caracas, kill you. Bones Tamiyo, because it's legendary. And attack for 20. It was a bit of a beating. Okay, we pass again with this. They're playing Barrogoyf. Maybe I should have bring in the Endurance. Not many players are on Barrogoyf nowadays, but this Married Lich token doesn't feel as poor for the classic one, yeah. Even more like mine. The other day I never got a chance to put out the token, but my token has googly eyes, so you can never be sad that it kills you. So Foxys, yeah. Foxys is, guess, a card. Pyroblast, Rumble. Rumble is a strong card. Wasteland. Why not? 0 issue there. I'm gonna play Boseiju here because I don't want to get Wastelanded out of red. Now, with those little eyes, it must be hard. Yeah, just Pyroblast. I could Pyroblast that, but it's too free for them to force. Do they fund another land? Yes. 3/4 Nether Goyf. Trends will be strong here, but 4 cards. Loam. I'm gonna play Exploration first. I need double counter to deal with this Exploration. They know I have all the Pyroblasts. Okay, they have 1 day, so yeah, that's free or almost free. They have another days. Okay, this resolves. Tabernacle, taking your mana. They have to pay. This chokes their mana a bit, not like a ton, but a bit. And now we are in Loam range. I have double Loam, so no worries. So I'm gonna Crop Rot here. Or Yavimaya. Loam both lands. I could have Loam for something else, but okay, so I'm gonna play Boseiju. I think it's worth more. And I'm gonna pass. I don't want to get hit by a Murktide or something weird. Now they fetch. Surveillant. Okay, that means that they are gonna lose their Nether Goyf very fast. So okay, Seawards, another Underground Sea. I can dredge and get the double Underground Sea. They're hitting for 3, so it will be very easy to take them down. Surgical Extraction, my Loam. No, and I did not. Okay, that was very sad. They got my second Loam and they didn't draw. Yeah. Okay, I got hit by the second Wasteland, by the Surgical. That could happen. That was... okay, sure. Okay, Rumble is nice. It's good. It's Surgical Structure is a good card. So... Vibrance. Here I can... Matteo Barbieri, thanks for the follow. So, options. I cannot get Saga. I can get a Saga out of this. Cult next turn. kill. I don't have double red, so I'm just gonna play Vibrance here. Again to life, which is not nothing. So options. I can get Saga. I could get Bojuka Bog, which nukes their whole graveyard, but I will be on top deck mode. Saga makes a lot of tokens. It's bad against Wasteland. They need to have a Wasteland, so this dies. I play Saga and you go. They will have to pay 1. So I have to pay 1 for the Eldrazi. I could block with Eldrazi spawn token. Play with Tabernacle. Draw another Saga. Okay, I will have to pay for my Sagas, but I will do. Double Saga gamers. Cannot get mapped, so I'm gonna get, I guess, Explosives first, and then Boots, Lands. Okay, the attack. I'm gonna block and sacrifice this and this to make a construct. This we pay, draw Mox. Not a great card to draw, but this is a bit sad. Did not draw another land. Cannot make a token here. Explosives and generate explosives. So that's a 3/3. Go. I will make another token next turn, so no big worries about that. Token plus Boots should be lethal. So what do they have? Pyroblast Borrower, that's what they have. Yeah, that's getting countered for sure. Go. Now they attack for 4. I don't care. They pay. They're attacking. Okay, opponent. If I draw a land, I win. Tamiyo, yeah, sure. Pay. Pay 1, pay 1. Vibrance, that's not a land, but I make another token. So that means they will have to jump. Lava Spore Boots, Pithy Needle, Mox Boots, Needle. What's called a Needle? Plosives again. I'm gonna Needle Mystery Rainforest because this makes them not being able to surveil. Is there anything else I should Needle? Needle. I'm gonna Needle Misty. They tend to play 2 surveillance. Attack for lethal. Now they can pay with the Mystery Reinforce for their attackers, but Tamiyo is taken down. They pay. They're at 4, so even if they deal with this, probably should have paid with Mystery Reinforced. Ponder, yeah. No explosives. Shuffle. I don't know what's there out here. Bones, attack. They could have wastelanded my Yavi Maya. That makes I can only pay for 2, but this is still lethal. So we win the match. Off to a strong start. Yeah, about the Surgical thing earlier, I don't think that Surgical is a bad card in this matchup. I think this is one of the matchups where you want Surgical Extraction. Maybe not others, but in this case, this is right. Not like when people sided in Surgical against Nadu, where it does almost nothing. I can also understand that you're bored in Surgical against Show and Tell. If you have bad cards, not many, you have that many bad cards, but... So run 2 against Takas. We have this is a maybe trappy hand, but I'm gonna keep it. Verdant Catacombs, Mox Diamond. Oof, they're playing the Lance Mirror. Okay, our hand is not very good against the Lance Mirror. Maybe double Verdant Catacombs. That's probably Smallpox. That's probably Smallpox. Yeah, this is Smallpox. So I'm gonna start like this. Pass. I don't know what instant ways they have to kill a 2020. Not played this matchup enough. I know the deck exists, but Sultai Depths is this one. Mono Black Pox. Long Pox. Okay, here. Double crop rotation. Hogak. Witherbloom Command. Smallpox. Once upon a time to Loam. Mox Diamond. No Caracas in the main deck. Witherbloom Command. Sure. That's that. Pithy Needle, Nihil Spellbomb. They got Verdant Catacomb back. Otawara. You have a Ghost Quarter too. So... Wasteland. I'm gonna name Ghost Quarter. I'm more afraid about a Ghost Quarter now than a Wasteland. And I think that if I get a 2020 Saga, okay. I don't care about Saga yet. Actually, they also have Boseijus, Bargoyf. Wasteland, Rumble. Does Rumble change my plan? Rumble makes me Smallpox proof and takes them off lands. Alvaro. So I can get Poseidon. And that I'm playing Legacy Thursday. It's because I wanted to test the new cards. So today a bit of Legacy. Wasteland is named. Yeah. Do they have Poseidon? I don't know. They can cast things. I'm gonna let them hit me. Even if it's a bit sad, but okay, they go to 23, Stretch Loam. Tap Poseiju, Thespian Stage. I don't know. They kind of have a ton of cards, but they have Loam going there. So maybe Shield Red Edict, Crop Rot. So I'm attacking first. Play Rumble. Pull off a green land. No, Wasteland. Wasteland. Boots. So it's gonna be Wasteland. Play this. Pass. They're gonna put a token. I'm gonna erase their. Oh, I cannot. It's named. Okay. Sure. So they have 2 cards. Could have taken Ancient Tomb, which would have not. So they can attack. I don't think they have anything that could. I'm at 15. I named Wasteland with my own flute. So they make a token. Yes. Now they want to force me to block with a token, but that's probably not gonna work. If they have a land, they can equip their boots. They don't have them anymore. They have them still in the deck. This is 6 enchantments is already there, right? Or not? No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Depending. Depends on things. Forest, they can equip. How much damage is this? Okay, I'll have to jump and eat Smallpox and die. Yeah. Smallpox, die. My opponent has Smallpox, I die. If not, fine. Yeah, I don't know if there was a better plan. Yeah, I took their Wasteland. So, Fairy Macab, Force of Vigor, Pithing Needles, Disruptor Flutes. What do I not want? I want everything. I want everything. What can I cut? Flutes are not that great against Witherbloom commands. They have not much else. Mission to Maze. Yeah, I had a good plan, but did not work out. That Paradoxical gaining some life. So maybe Flute is not that great of a card. And they have Loam. They have 2 Loams and Hogaks. I can deal with Hogak. I'm not gonna board in Fairy Macab. So Pithing Needle stays. Vibrance stays. What land do I want to cut? Wara. Maybe. Let's see. I'm not sure by any means on this sideboarding plan. Exploration land, Rumble land. I'm gonna keep this. Exploration. So we are medium against Foxies, Marsh Flats, Saga. Okay, I can Needle Saga, Nihil Spellbound. Okay, so also that can happen. Wasteland. Okay, I'm gonna start with Rumble, Poseiju, Vibrance. I think I like Vibrance here. Double Loam. So that forces them to Wasteland me pretty fast to Nihil. So they need to Nihil now. But I'm losing double Loam there. For example, Valakut's Exploration is great in this matchup. Yeah. Maybe I should have not casted Wasteland there. So they have Earthen Catacombs, Forest. They are afraid. They are living in Fair. Loam. Yeah. Loam Saga. Earthen Marsh Flats. Okay. I think I have to change plans and cast Vibrance for Bojuka. You can't let them have. So I could play Wasteland here. I'm gonna play Wasteland. In response to them Sagaing, I can destroy the Saga. Need to draw another strong spell. Flats. I'm not quite good in this lands can't mirror. I'm good with the Decktech in the lands mirror, but not in the actual lands mirror. It's hard to. The other deck is just easy. Just get more knights and more River Climber into the field than they can deal with. And from there on, you win. This could be a Grist. Smallpox. Gonna lose Exploration. Opponent loses Ghost Quarter. I lose Bojuka Bog. I have a lot of Exploration that don't do anything. This is a race who draws a good card next. Also, Saga is neat. Saga can be good. Maybe they have Wasteland. Yeah, they Wasteland my Saga. Yeah, I draw one of my remaining 2 Loams. Replacement Saga. Do they have another? They could Poseiju here. No. Now you need to do stuff, opponent. I've never played that Smallpox decks. Maybe I should. Wasteland Book. Here, do you have the Wasteland back? I could have Pithing Needle the Wasteland. But it was, yeah, they have to have another Wasteland. Yeah. Goodbye. Okay. I'm gonna use this even if it doesn't fit. Are they going to draw then another Wasteland? Okay, this is crazy. Force of Vigor. Okay, they had Force of Vigor. Okay, they probably drew Force of Vigor last turn. Okay, I have all my Sagas in the graveyard. I'm gonna Wasteland in response. Rumble. Rumble is a great draw. Loam? No Loam. Caracas, Verdant Catacombs. I get Caracas's the better card if they Hogak me. Another Saga, okay. Just drawing Sagas and Carcass non-stop. So here I'm gonna Pithing Needle the Saga. They don't play Thespian stage, so I'm open to draw my own Thespian stage. Saga takes up to 2. Hogak is not that easy to cast in this deck. Now they could break wrists. Another Loam, no. Terrific, they get Wasteland. That's very bad. Mox, terrible draw. Yeah, opponent was better than me at drawing. You have to bring in the Fairy Macaps in this matchup because Loam is such a beating. Okay, they can get whatever. Pithing Needle on the spin stage. Do I need to draw? I need to draw Loam. The card that does everything. They have 2 Wastelands. Verdant Catacombs. Okay. Fetch now. Second main phase. And this is Smallpox. Gonna discard Mox. Gonna sacrifice Steps. Steps doesn't do anything, and much less with stage there. Opponent still has Wasteland, and the third card they got back was the Saga Wasteland. Yabimaya. I could play my 2 cards. I'm gonna play my 2 cards. I don't want them to get this Pox set away. This makes me also be better against if they double Wasteland me and I draw Loam. I'm gonna yield here. Mill, Mites, Hatchery, Wasteland, Saga. They don't have Bojuka now. Rumble, Loam, great cards. Ooh, Loam Party. Okay, Loam, 4, Bojuka, Wasteland, and Saga. Okay, that was a good draw. Let's see what my opponent can do about this. I'm gonna play Wasteland first and Loam next. Exile your grave. I can Wasteland my Bojuka and Loam them. Okay, now I'm getting ahead of lands in some fashion. Yeah, there's one player who has Loam and Exploration, and there's one player who doesn't. They have Loam in hand. Have triple green. Hi, how do you see the Moon Shadow? It's good. I think the card is decent. I'm not a Shadow fan in general of that kind of decks, but I think the card is something. So probably next turn I'm gonna get rid of... They do want to kill my green sources. That's not gonna happen. The Wasteland by Boseiju. I don't think killing my green sources was a good plan. They cannot play this. Wasteland my green sources. Okay. They're now I can. They are gonna Loam Wastelands back, which I guess, but still think it's not the best plan. It's Waste and Bojuka. They had another Wasteland in hand. We knew about it, so not really. Here I Loam. Okay, I have another Wasteland here, so I'm gonna Wasteland my Bojuka. And now I'm gonna Loam Wasteland. Oh, that's my opponent. Okay, Force of Vigor. My cards. Sure, I guess it's fine. So I can either Loam or either Saga. If I don't either Saga, take their Saga down. If not, they were gonna get Nihil Spellbomb. So Wastelands, yeah. What do you want to Wasteland? Wasteland my land. I don't care about Loam. Opponent is not getting anywhere. Gonna dredge my Loam even if it doesn't get me anything. Now I get the Loam. No Loam for you. That was slow for me, but Saga, yeah. Yeah, Wasteland, Upkeep, Wasteland, Saga. Because I could have crop rotation. I have Loam, they don't. They have lands in hand. Another Saga, okay. Another land I can destroy. But now this turn I'm gonna start getting ahead. I'm gonna Loam but not dredge. So I'm gonna play Saga and Boseiju their Saga. This lets me start getting ahead on lands. What do you want to do? Underground Mortuary, sure. They put Foxes on the graveyard. Wasteland my Saga, sure. I'm gonna play Saga here, and I think there is no need to Loam this turn. Maybe I should Loam Saga, Boseiju. Yeah, they could eat this, but I think my constructs are getting there very soon. They kept the Foxes. So the border dead, Force of Vigor, they have Hogak, Smallpox, Thuran Orb makes them survive a Marilage attack. Next turn I can Wasteland and Wasteland my Saga again. Okay, they conceded. Okay, that was a grind. I ended top decking the Life from the Loam and dealing with my opponent's Loam. But, okay, so Fairy Macap probably is fine. I'm gonna cut one Mox Diamond and one Dardeps. Mox Diamond is fine, but it's probably a liability. Maybe Stage is bad. I mean, Pithing Needle is bad. I should play other kind of cards. Endurance, maybe I don't know. They have a lot of Force of Vigors, so neither is just a temporary answer to things. That is not great, but it can be good. I have crop rotation that could get us a Saga. Hatchery, Nihil. Okay, so maybe we are on the... gonna fetch. Here, if my opponent wants to Smallpox, I'm fine. I can deal with Hatchery thanks to Wastelands. Big issue. Here's the one time I would like to have this Bayou. Yeah, no reason to fetch. So here, I'm gonna play Mox with Verdant. So here, even if there's Smallpox, I can make a 2020 next turn. They put another counter there. Yeah, we will have to deal with Tabernacle. Smallpox, not Smallpox, yes, Smallpox. Do they have Wasteland? Do they not have Wasteland? Rotation, maybe, maybe not. They have Wasteland, I can crop it. Ghost Quarter, green, crop. That's free, or almost free. Where this Saga comes back. Smallpox, yes. I'm gonna discard Boseiju and keep Taiga. I don't know, maybe I should have kept Taiga. I don't know. Sacrifice Mystery Rainforest. Opponent makes 2 tokens. 2 tokens are not 3 tokens. Oh, Hogak. Hogak can be dangerous. No, I crop rotation, so I cannot search for forest. Maybe I should let it resolve and then crop of the same lands. Vibrance. So, okay, Taiga. I'm gonna make a token. And then next turn, I'm able to get Caracas or get... So they play Saga. I guess Saga's gonna resolve for now. Not really reason. It's some damage. Those are flying. I'm gonna put up a token. I'm at 8. So this searches, map searches for Caracas at 8. And opponent goes... I got a attack it first. 14. I'm a bit afraid of... Okay, so I think I have to Force of Vigor them and try to raise the tokens. Not an easy thing to do, but I think that's what's going to happen. Maybe I could get the token. I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot of damage that came in. So they tap out. I'm gonna Caracas this now. No need to worry. Go to 5 at 15. I draw another Mox, I can play Fairy Macab. 8 Swamp. So Tabernacle not looking that great. I could kill those. So Wasteland attack. No Shadow Spear in my deck. I don't know. I had another green card. Oh, Vibrance gains me 2 life if I cast it. So okay, go to 2. Smallpox brings me to 1. Bowmaster brings me to 1. So and they drain me for 2. Okay, good game, opponent. Yeah, I don't know if I did something wrong this game. Could have cast Fairy Macab earlier, that's for sure. I don't know. They put a fast clock early. I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe I could have played differently. I think using the Fairy Macab there to delay the Hogak 1 turn is not much sense, but probably worth. Maybe I shall get Tabernacle so that they cannot put a token and keep that, and then maybe it was better to hit Tabernacle first, and then I don't know. Okay, we are on the play here in round 3. Yeah, the Lwam deck with all the Witherbloom commands is not easy to beat. So I'm gonna have to start with Mystery Rainforest. You never know. This also doesn't give away what we are playing. And if they play something like Blood Moon or so, I can get a forest. If they give me Blood Moon. Blood Moon? Magus of the Moon, I have a very fast 2020. I don't know what my opponent is playing. I'm just theorizing. Underground Sea. That's not... Brainstorm. Underground Sea Brainstorm. So that feels like fair or like combo. Maybe they have something like... Yeah, if I draw Dark Ritual, I have turn 1 Doomsday. Maybe? How did the Living End League went? You have to watch it on YouTube to know. It's gonna Wasteland there. Opponent is thinking a lot. If it will be me, what opponent, how they play it smells like Doomsday or some kind of combo. Like maybe Tess, that they hit their one of Underground Sea, second Underground Sea, Lotus Petal. Okay, Doomsday this, so I'm dead. Dark Ritual, and maybe so if they have, there is a world where, oh, this is Carlos. Ivan, that's your first comment in my chat. I think that's the first time you say something here is sad. But this player was the the only one who beat me on the Sunday tournament. Doomsday. My shop is full of Doomsday players. There are 3. We are like 30 people and there are 3 Doomsday players. Really die-hard Doomsday players, not people who sometimes play Doomsday. Carlos also plays Storm sometimes, but they're taking their time with a pile. Quite a lot of time. That's a lot of time. So opponents still making their pile. There we go. Tamios. Fossil Wheels. 1, 2, 3. 4 Fossil Wheel. Daces. 1, 2 Daces. Brainstorms. Okay, they passed. So let's see. So I can draw. This is the most annoying part about the card Doomsday. Ongoing is playing puzzle, and if it's bad, it takes a year. Yeah, it's probably he's playing around things. So 2 Daces. Does they have the basic land? So Island is in the pile. Night Whisper is not in the pile. Cavern of Souls could be in the pile. So opponent at 10. Street Wraith is also in the pile. So Street Wraith, no. Edge of Atom is probably in hand. So Edge of Atom. Night's Whisper. I guess it's Edge of Atom plus. So Cavern, Edge of Atom, Basic Island, 10. Pithy Needle. Edge of Atom, Crop, second days. They had Edge of Atom in hand, they would have killed me. They have the days. Sad, okay. Yeah, okay. They had the third days in hand. I was not sure they had 2 or 3 daces. There were 2 daces exiled. So could have Crop first and then cast Needle. There's no island here, right? Swamp. The island is still there. Exploration. Yavimaya and Ghost Quarter. They have the island on the bottom of the deck, so I don't want to make them lose that Vibrance. I don't know if they have another card that cycles or does something, but... So here I'm getting Boseiju and pass, and if they have the kill, they could have Consider. There's the Consider here still. So they're casting Consider, and I die. They put the card on the bottom. Edge of Atom was needled, and now they have Tazrakel, Cavern, and Cavern. Not enough mana. Maybe I could have played differently. Sure. I will need to draw a Flute here. What's the out? But yeah. Turn to Flutes, Pyroblasts, Endurances. So... Bojuka Bog. Yeah, Bojuka Bog is probably still worth. Maith not. Tabernacle not. Tower is still nice. Vibrance is fine. Pithy Needle can deal with Tamiyo if needed. If I crack the Saga, I don't care about that. So, Loam. Gonna cut 1 Loam. Procedure Depths, Ghost Quarter. I can cut the Forest. And maybe second Loam. Okay, that's gonna be it. I thought I were on Pyroblast to deal with Murktides. I don't think Loam is a great card. Dark Ritual decks are with Heart. They have a swamp, so they have to have an island there. So there had to be an island in the pile. It was very hard to take them down off Cavern, Island, Underground Sea, and Petal for mana. It's a ton of mana. Have you tested Alice list with Gruul Lands with Valakuta Spreading? I have not. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Not the best hand in the world, but also not the worst. And moves to 5, moves to 4. Saga will be a great draw. And moves to 4. Yeah, that's the game I want to play. So I would like to fit some explorations in my deck. Valakut explorations. The problem is that the card is not like... I have to take out other cards that I don't want to take out. Flute is nice, Saga is nice, Taiga, Bojuka, Bog. So I guess those are bad cards. And Loam, everything back. Bojuka. Go. They could have Force of Negation for this, but that means they have only 2 cards. I can start Wastelanding and Boseijun them away. Maybe I die on turn 1. I don't know. I could die, in fact, on turn 1. Like Dark Ritual, Doomsday, draw LED, draw something. Ponder, yeah. So I want to get a Wasteland. Worst case, I'm gonna start Boseijun them. Wasteland, Lesbian Stage of Tower. So, gonna start with Boseiju on my opponent's land. Start getting desserts. They have to shuffle, so if they had 2 good cards on top, they lose one of them. But I guess we take it. They have 3 or 4, so with Boseiju it's hard to get rid of them, but better than Catacombs. Fetch. What's this? Lotus Petal, Doomsday on the go. Yeah, Doomsday. Yeah, sure. I smell Death. Pyroblast or the best cards. They're gonna keep a land in hand for sure. Still turn to Doomsday. Island is in the deck. Chase, Night's Whisper, Consign, Spectral. Okay, this is Spider Sense. 1000 Oracle. So what does they have? Gonna draw. Not gonna boost. I'm gonna draw a card. That's an Ursa Saga. I'll play my lands. And if I Boseiju them, this could make that they mess up their pile. What happens if they mess up their pile? So they have Street Raid. They still have Edge of Atom somewhere. Jace, Thassa's Oracle. Okay, yeah. Gonna pass here. I thought I were and Boseiju up. I'm beating a non-empty pile. Consider, yeah. Thassa's Oracle goes to the grave. Street Wraith, and they have Edge. I cannot fair. Yeah, they have Street Wraith, and okay. There was no way I could have any spell in hand, but I don't have anything, so I die. That's sad. Losing to Doomsday there. Not a strong hand. If I would have gotten a Wasteland or so. Able to 4, and still kill me on turn 3, passing through multiple layers of soft disruption. Not like a lot of disruption, but I could have messed up their pile at the start. They were probably not even searching in that case. This case is always could have done something different. You never know, you never know. On my Metafrail profile, you will find all my competitive Magic the Gathering content. You will get deck and sideboard guides, articles with ideas and analysis, and even the decks I will be playing in my next big tournament. I offer one-to-one coaching sessions to help take your game to the next level. Following is completely free, so hit the subscribe button and keep up with everything I post on metafy.gg. So run 3 against Magic ads. Opponent does not want to play us. Okay, we have a very strong plan on the draw. Not like the best, but that's a keep. We could hit an exploration or something like that. Island. Okay, not a super fast combo deck for now. Island. Can be island. Cause, I'm still not missing on a cast exploration. If they force, they force. That means that maybe my... Okay. Paradoxical outcome. Okay. So we have a player. So I think Lotus Petal, Vivi, guess okay. Mirror's Bubble, yeah. Not my biggest wish to Caracas Vivi, but Oxopal. Okay, I'm gonna draw and see what happens. I would have loved to get a Saga for Ring, but maybe Vivi there is... they only have 1 card, so I'm not gonna crop now. I'm gonna draw first. Maybe I draw... So... I'm gonna Bojuka them and crop this in response. Get Caracas, Bones Vivi, go. Vivi makes mana in many colors. They are stuck on gas, so they will need a red land to cast Vivi again, but that's probably not their dream. 3 Thundertop Trainer. Okay, that's a card. So this turn is probably double Rumble turn. What did exile with this? PO, yeah. Solgai Lantern. Okay, Solgai Lantern is not a card that gets them ahead. They take my Bojuka Boxer. It would be hard to Rumble, to Lom them. They have Vivi. They can tap this. Wasteland. I'm gonna Rumble once and Wasteland Ancient Tomb. Saga. Saga is a good card. And Wasteland Ancient Tomb. So now I have Loam in the graveyard. They are maybe inclined to do something. I'm probably dredging the Loam that they have in the graveyard to bait them. I might lose to Trainer Beatdown Stock Up. Nah, not the best, not the worst. Yeah, Trainer Beatdown. So I'm gonna dredge to force them to use the lantern. That was free. And now I cast Saga and pass the turn. Now they don't have Metalcraft anymore, so they will need to draw Seed of the Synod, maybe Chromox. Ancient Tomb. Yeah, Ancient Tomb is a good card to have drawn in that spot. So 2, that's stuck up. Maybe I Boseiju them. I don't know. Lotus Petal. 2, 3. Take off their Ancient Tomb for another land. Attack for 2. Yeah, that's a clock, but not a massive one. I might be just gonna crop rot Tiger to Wasteland. I cannot let them have Ring. No cards in hand. I play Tiger and pass. So they're on top deck mode, and I will have a fast Construct Factory Bubble. Yeah. Lotus Petal. Yeah. Attack for 2. I cannot block. Now Caracas doesn't do much, but whatever. The Needle. I already used map. Not used, but I melt over it. They draw 1. I'm not gonna Loam. Do I want Boots or do I want Mox. I think I want Mox. Maybe Boots is better. Boots. No, I'm gonna get Mox. Mox, land of the turn. I cannot Loam them this turn. Cannot Loam and Boseiju. Still a fine attacking force. Mox. Okay, I'm missing a land drop this turn. That's sad, but okay. Yeah, maybe I should have gotten Boots. And now on upkeep, I'm gonna Boseiju their Tomb so that they cannot search for a survey land. Yeah, I wasted a land on that Mox, and then it was the same. That was our punt. I take them off Tomb, so they have harder time doing stuff. They cannot attack. I'm gonna draw. Yabimaya, attack for 6. No blocks. So, guess I Loam back cards. Worst of this is I could still die. I could Rumble, could Boseiju, kill Lotus Petal. They lose 1 mana. I could Rumble. Gonna pass. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could get Petal. That trades for an island. Gonna wait. I want to kill the Mox Island. Yeah, getting here the Boots would have been much better. Maybe I lose because of my sloppiness. That's Vivi. Yeah, Vivi. But Flame of Honor. Draw 2. Sure. Another Mox Opal. Gonna kill Lotus Petal. This takes them off Metalcraft in some way. They choose to use the ability and search for Volcanic. Yeah. Now Mox Opal doesn't make mana. And now it makes mana. So Paradoxical. Boomerang Basics. Mox Opal. Okay. Mox Opal gets replayed. So this does a cycle. Stock up. Yeah. Point is at 3. Many ancient tombs for them. I don't know how many more fetchable lands they have. Probably enough, but I don't know if I'm gonna Loam or Rumble this turn. Get a Wasteland's probably better to Loam. Bubble target me, so that Mox Opal is not having the best time. I'm gonna just draw. Attack with 1. Okay, this could be Vibrance, Wincon. I want to get Vibrance, Mox. So 4 cards. Guess I have to tap Caracas. I don't think I'm in that much danger of Caracas now. Taiga Boseiju. So gonna be Boseiju, Mox, Yabimaya, play Taiga, attack into their blockers. I'm not gonna use Boseiju now. I don't think I'm getting there with the Boseiju this turn. Saga. Yeah, you got a Saga. And now, what's up? I'm a bit nervous. Anything could happen this game. This could be Ring, this could be Stock Up, this could be Flame of Honor, draw 2 cards. Sure. Next turn I have hasty tokens, so I'm not very worried about that. Not gonna dredge, because I could dredge the boots and I need them. Hasty boots. I don't know what my opponent could have. Okay, yeah. Hasty boots, get there. Okay, we are playing against some Jeskai with us Paradoxical Outcome deck. Probably having Ring. Pithing Needle, Bojuka Bog can go. Mace is fine. I'm gonna cut some rumbles. All the rumbles. Vibrance is nice. What other land can be taken? Tabernacle, probably. I'm gonna keep Mace of It. It's Mace better than anything with to deal with Construct. I guess Mace of It is good enough. And Forest. I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if all the Pithing Needle is needed. Prefer to be safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Wasteland Crop, Fast 2020. I guess this is a keep, like any other keep will be. We are soft to being very fast dead, but proper Mult to 6, and that deck needs a lot of critical mass. Tormod Script, yeah. I think I boarded out some Loams. Yeah, against the Saga deck, probably Loam is good. This Solgai Lantern, yeah? More Graveyard Fate. So Yabimaya, Exploration. Do you have Wasteland? Also, sorry, Fossil. I have Wasteland. There you go. Back to the Stone Age. So that's a turn 2 2020 with Wasteland. With our Exploration resolving Scalding Tower. Okay, 2 mana, Thunder Trainer. Yeah. The failed. Not the best day for my opponent. Okay, I have Disruptor Flute and Crop Rotation up plus a 2020. So just choose land. Okay, 3 mana. That's Stock Up. Okay. I don't think my opponent can kill me with 2 cards of Stock Up and no mana. Maybe Petal, Chain of Vapor? Petal, yeah. I'm gonna go for it anyway. If they have something, they have something. They could have an Into the Flood Maw. Worst case, they lost their Petal, they lost their... They draw a card, sure. And concede. Yeah, not bad. Let's finish this league strong with a clear 3-1. But That's never easy. Round 4 against Lawless Tank. We are on the play. And this hand has Rumble, Boseiju, Rumble, no Wasteland, no Tawara. I'm gonna keep this, but I think this hand is only a bit. It's probably under average. So I'm gonna play Caracas because our opponent could have Tamiyo, and I guess this puts us on Death and Taxes. Ancient Tomb. This seems like Shontel. Tesserets. Okay, sure. So that's not a legendary. They are searching for Mox Petal. They didn't have Monolith. I haven't played against Forge in a lot of time. Okay, Pith and Needle. Greenland, Wasteland. Okay, I'm gonna Wasteland their Ancient Tomb. That's the life we choose to live. So now they have Nexus and Pith and Needle on Wasteland. Wasteland, yeah. Ragnar Mox will be great. Another Wasteland. Play this. And then boss Seiju there. Nexus. They have no basics in the deck, so if we draw Mox, we'll unlock them. Nexus. So this turn, I think I prefer to Rumble. Vibrance Catacombs. So this is gonna be Catacombs. That's a green source. So next turn, if nothing too crazy happens, I'm able to lock them a bit more out. So they could have Rink with Tower. They probably doesn't have Tower. They would have played Tower over Nexus because they have more towers in hand. I'm not gonna Loam Rumble. So here I'm gonna play Rumble, Mox. Okay, Mox is great. I play Mox, Bog, and here I can, I'm a bit afraid of things. Probably Boseiju and Boseiju the Wasteland. I think I'm gonna Boseiju the Pith and Needle and Wasteland. No basics for you, and Wasteland the Nexus. That means my next Wastelands are active. If they draw one drop, they could maybe search for Tormod Script if they play it, Lantern. But for now, they are not gonna have mana anymore. Life from the Loam up, Boseiju, Wasteland, Boseiju. Maybe one day they stop drawing lands. Yeah, the Mana Denial plan got there against the non-basic lands deck. Yeah, the goodest thing is that Boseiju lets you get ahead on lands while you still Ghost Quarter them, which don't underestimate is very strong. Force of Vigor, Cage, Pith and Needle, Soulmate, Caracas does nothing, Boyuka Bog does nothing. You can board and dismember for the Fleshbreaker, which is a good card against us. But probably worth. I don't know if Grafticus Cage is really worth it. Stops Forge, which is decent. If you play Collector Roof, Forge is one of the ways they beat you. But I guess I can just destroy Forge with any other card in my deck. Otawara, Bones' Karn, cut some Rumbles, maybe Vibrance, Tabernacle. Tabernacle is Forest. I've been cutting Forest a lot, but I think the card is not like that great. So I'm afraid of Fleshbreaker. For some reason, Forge was the best deck in the format, and then they banned non-Forge cards and the deck disappeared, which seems so odd to me. So maybe I play Sag on turn 1? I don't know. I call Tomb. Okay, so they are gonna blend Needle Wasteland, I guess. I can crop for Ancient Tomb. Wasteland, yeah. That's a strong card. I could search for Boseiju, but this changes things. So, Thespian Stage. I'm gonna play Saga and pass. Here I have Disruptor Flute if they play Rink or anything else. Karn will be troublesome, but still not the biggest issue. Saga, sure. Grim Monolith, sure. Basalt Monolith, yeah. Mox Opal, yeah. And what's your payoff? Karn, the Great Creator, got named by Flute. Now I can, worst case, okay, this is a good card to draw. I guess I have to Boseiju their Saga, maybe not, but that brings them down in life, in mana, and I don't get attacked by constructs. And I might be searching for Ancient Tomb to put up a token here. maybe not. Maybe I just let Saga work. I'm gonna draw land. I get green, and I get another Saga. This untap monolith in response. Sure. Here I get another Saga, and I get Needle for ring. The one ring. Taiga, go. So opponent has mana, but no big payoffs. Tesseract is a payoff. Flash Raker, Ancient Tomb. They're not playing the big Costless command. It's a huge Costless command. I keep Mox up for 6. Yeah, sure. 6 tokens. And Forge, Flash Raker are the 2 strongest cards from my opponent. Saga and Portable Hole, another Costless, Tesseract. I think those are the cards I have to be aware. The rest of the deck does not do much right now. I have to be aware of Portable Hole on my flute. I will hold Boseiju for as much time as I can. 4 on top, 2 on bottom. Okay, so they have some way to beat me. Another Boseiju. Another Boseiju is great. I'm gonna pass. Those tokens are gonna block, but I don't care much. So, Ursa Saga. Yeah, that's currently only a land. Your opponent is getting another Costless command. Vibrance. I think I need to just get a card with this Saga. So Ursa Saga is named. Gonna hold. Would love to draw a land. They block with 1. Yeah. They're gonna untap things this turn. Yeah, on top, so they have a ton of mana. Not a lot to do with that amount of mana, but with the Mox, they on top, yeah. 10 million, 1,000 million mana. Take down this 6, 7. That's another Costless command. They have to have Portable Hole in the deck. X is 10. Yep. If I win this game, it's gonna be with Married Lage. I don't have Tabernacle, right? Oh, I do have Tabernacle. Smart, Rodrigo. They put 7 on top. Mystic Forge. Yeah, I'm ready for that. So you cast a spell, and I will say you the Forge. Flash Raker. Yeah, this has to go. I say that Forge was one of the dangerous cards. Maybe I have to bring in the... What's this? They have another card in hand. It's another Costless command. That's very bad. And maybe I need to bring in Cage, 3rd Costless command. That's a lot of damage coming in. We were not able to attack their mana, so, or pressure them enough. Yeah, probably beating them is not the way of winning, is just make them surrender. Yeah, Flash Raker damage, I go to 12. They have another Costless command. Hope not. A Forge. Yeah, that's another Costless command. They will find Portable Hole sooner or later. Okay, the 4th Costless command. The good thing here is they cannot draw more Costless commands. 7 damage. They find the other Forge. 1 ring. That's just 1 damage. I cannot dismember anymore. Ghost Quarter doesn't do much. Cannot attack. Ghost Quarter doesn't do anything. So I guess 0 cards. I will have to search for Tabernacle. This dies. Tabernacle comes in. Opponent has to pay. So I have 90. Oh, I gain 2 life. Okay. I can't dismember now thanks to Vibrance. So, okay. After they pay with everything. Okay, forgot about the 2 life that Vibrance gains. So now I have Dismember. Mana up. Always yield. Always yield. Always yield. They could have sacrificed the half of their tokens. Oof. Random life gain of Vibrance. They pay with the last mana. And now I'm gonna dismember this. So 1 Neo Flash Breaker doesn't kill me, and I have an attacking Frost for my opponent. No more Costless command for them. What's a Saga trigger? Does not much. Still on the Portable Hole train. They put a lot of cards on the bottom, so now they're shuffling again. Midras Research Desk. It's cracked for Key and Tower, so not very strong cards. They take Tower and replay Manifold Key. Replay Midras Research Desk. Red, recast, crack, exile, Tower, and Ring. Maybe playing probably Ring. So I'm probably getting rid of... I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of Karn right now. Karn is named another ring, so I'm gonna get rid of Karn for sure, because I cannot attack them. So 1 card, 2 cards, Flute. That's Poseiju, Posa Vigor. I don't know. Loam. Loam will be a cold call, because if I draw Loam, you're dead. They're correct, but Loam can win the game. Mace... So I'm attacking Karn, Ghost Quarter, go. Top deck mode for my opponent. They shuffle, so after they put a ton of cards on the bottom of the deck, gonna click always yield on this, just to move faster. Lava Spore Boots, Mace, Equip Boots. That's a 2-turn clock, I guess. This makes 3. This makes 3. They have so much mana, I don't care. I think I prefer to have my own mana, as much mana as I can. They had 7 and I have lethal. Do they have some card that deals with this? Oh, victory! The single construct got there. That boots were 2 more damages and got the race by 1 point. By 1 point, better said, 1 turn faster. So 3-2, we lost against Doomsday and against Pox, which I think Pox is going either way, and the Doomsday matchup has to be bad. Tawara was a card I could use. So great, I think the deck is very strong in current format. It's very good against Dimir, and if you draw well and play good, the deck is almost unbeatable. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If you like the video, just like and follow my YouTube channel, and thanks for the sub from Charo Killer, and yeah.